Hello my friends, John LaRuffa here with another Unbiased unboxing, and in this episode we're going to take a look at the expansion for Dune Imperium, Rise of Ix. I think that's how you say it, don't know. But let's see what's inside this big but very thin box. Alright folks, and as usual, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can continue to build up my fan base. So, very thin expansion in a very large box, probably because they wanted to make a big rule book, again, that's my guess. The back shows what you get, which is good news. I do appreciate that. It would be nice to see how it plops around the rest of the board, but I understand why you can't do that because you don't get that other stuff in there. So for an expansion, that's fine. I can kind of see what I'm getting here. That's good. All right, slicing it open. Inside the box, nothing special, but I was right. They did want to have a gigantic rule book here from a length and width standpoint. So as we look at the rule book itself, looks like they got a video they paid old Rodney Smith to do. But we solo gamers know that Rodney Smith is not very helpful when it comes to us, so we'll be reading this and learning the solo on our own. I do like Rodney Smith's videos, though. I just wish he would not let me discover the solo mode on my own. Anyway, so keep on going here. Looks like you have a very similar style of explanation from the base game. If you didn't find that a problem, you won't find a problem here, I'm guessing. Oh, look at that. So apparently when we loaded this, we just decided to put it in with a fire hose. I don't know why that was a good idea. Thank goodness it looks like the components aren't bent up from these cards, but they absolutely could have just, you know, put this around a little bit of a, yeah, so this is what they thought was going to work, and it didn't work. Everything kind of came out. So, I don't know. Usually these things are okay, but it didn't work in my case. Must have gotten shooken up a little bit too much in transit. But it's okay, so no harm, no foul. We've got our new personalities here. All right, so here's these guys. And then, looks like we all have, these are, maybe it's just for the base game, or I'm sorry, with the whole thing, or what, I don't know. I do like the fact they've got some solo information on there, which is good news. And on the back of these, we have information, again, on the rest of it. So maybe this was the, well, it all looks the same there. So you got some solo stuff and rules for that. So, I don't know. Either way, should be okay. Probably just matching what was on the base game, because I think if you flip those over in the base game, you got the walkthrough of what to do, which I find helpful, and I appreciate the clever use of your extra components for your player aids. Player aids are good news, especially in this day and age, especially when you have as many games as I do. It's hard to remember all these things. Keep them going. Okay, so these cards are, I'd say, medium thickness. They're okay. They're not too thin, not too thick. I'll probably sleeve mine. There is no texture here, but you've got a bunch of these things. So this looks like some one-player, two-player cards, and then some more. I think these are going to be for, yeah, your solo, or, you know, adding that extra thing in there. So I got to see. Can't remember. I usually use the app anyway when playing solo. Find it easier, and it enhances it with the shuffle mechanism. Okay, so then we've got these cards to add, and these look different symbols on the bottom. That's not different, but you definitely see that there's different things going on here. It's not just more of the same, and these will come out and make gameplay even more varied and interesting, which will be a plus. Okay, so those are those cards there. Then we've got some new boards here, so it looks like this might be an overlay for what we had beforehand, because there's the High Council and the Mentat, but here you've got this Interstellar Shipping, which I don't remember this on, and this is definitely different. So that's some new content right there. And then we have a new board here, complete for this planet, I'm assuming. And then some medium thin thickness punch-out tiles here. 1 of 2 and 2 of 2. So there we go. All right. Not a ton of content here, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a ton of content. If it adds and enhances to the game, that will be good enough for me. So it looks like, yeah, we have these little rocket ships now that are probably going to be used in some mechanism here. I'm looking forward to it. I like the base game a lot. I'm going to enjoy this, I think, too. And hopefully it'll be, worth it for an expansion. So thanks, everybody, for watching. I really appreciate it. Whatever you do and play in the future, I hope you have an awesome time doing it. Thanks. Take it easy. You know what? I forgot these little guys. More intrigue cards. Sorry about that. So on these, we have some more skirmishes, this time with that new icon on there. So some more different conflicts there, and then some of these intrigue cards, which were cool, I think. So you've got different stuff there. I noticed some different icons. And then an endgame card. Okay, so there's some interesting stuff there. Those intrigue cards get even more intriguing. Very good. All right, for real this time. Thanks, everybody. Have a good one.